Infinite light beings, I just got pissed off, right? And Spirit said it's okay to get pissed off. It's okay to process your emotions, right? Because something I said in the last message made me sit here and think, right? In the last message I said that I cannot look at computers, right? Because I didn't mention why I couldn't. I just said I couldn't go into it. I'm just not computer savvy. I'm computer illiterate, right? And then I was sitting here shuffling the cards, cleaning from the last energy, right? And I got to thinking, about Empress T 444, right? When I was not being active in the community, I had seen a post of hers, right? But it just dawned on me as to why I seen that post. I wasn't active in the community, so I really didn't give a fuck. I was just listening to her message, right? But then I sat here and it came to me, and Spirit said that's how it happens sometimes. It don't dawn on you when it's happening. It dawns on you a little bit after it happens. Because we got to sit and we got to really think about it. This is why Spirit say, stay spiritually alert. Always let your mind have a clear conscience so you can catch these things in the fucking moment. Because in that moment, I didn't catch it, but it really didn't matter because my mind was elsewhere and I wasn't in the community active, right? But I seen what she posts, right? And now that I sit here, I know where she got it from. She got it from me, right? Because in that moment that I was sitting here shuffling these cards and I was thinking about what I said about the computer, right? I said that because I have dyslexia, right? So me having dyslexia, I can't stare at the computer, right? It gives me a headache. Shit get to jumping around. I get to seeing shit backwards because of my spiritual gifts. And when I was not in the community, I remember her posting some shit about her having fucking dyslexia. And as I sat here, it dawned on me, oh, she got that shit from me. She been stealing my shit for a long time. I got thousands of videos. And Spirit said, don't take them down because those are messages that people need. You do something that people need. So you got to put it out there. Whether it's making food, baking pies, do whatever. Writing books, whatever. You do something that people need. So it's got to be out there. But since it's out there, people gonna take. People are takers. They don't give a fuck. You remember that movie? In that movie, they was taken. So people out to take your money because they was taking money. What you produce makes money. They want to take your money. They want to take from your pockets. But it's too much currency. That's what they can't understand. That's what this bitch, Empress T444, cannot fucking understand. But she do understand. That's why she stay in your pockets. And that shit just hit me. It just dawned on me. Spirit said, think about it. This bitch been taken from you, just like all the rest. And all the rest are bitches too. Niggas, hoes, tramps, whatever want to come out of my mouth about they ass. Because that's the emotion that I'm sitting in right now. And that's the emotion you be sitting in. And don't be afraid to sit in it. Sit in it, transmute it, and let that shit go. And it's going to come up again. And you're going to sit in it, transmute it, and let that shit go. Because it's going to be put in your face. Because you going to see your works, your creations, your intellect flowing through somebody else because they're takers. All they do is take. Because they are performers. Because they can't create. That bitch know damn well she ain't no motherfucking dyslexic. But she will use somebody else's special need to gain gratuity. Just like she used her granddaughter to gain gratuity. But that's a different topic. I'm not even gonna go on that. But it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna ride out how it's gonna ride out. But that shit just hit me, and I don't know. I just had to express it. 555, but change. Spirit said, look at the time. 555. That shit gonna change. That shit gonna change. It's not gonna always be like that in your life, infinite light beings. You will get the credit you deserve. You will get the acknowledgement. They will notice you. You will sit in that 6 of Wands because that is your purpose in this lifetime. While somebody trying to destiny swap, while somebody trying to steal your identity, while somebody trying to just be you, the shit don't last always. They get tired of performing, putting on an act, being somebody that they are not, because you got to work double hard to be somebody you are not, to stay in character. You know how actors got to do? They got to work double hard to get into that character. Sometimes they got to lose weight. Sometimes they got to gain weight. Sometimes they got to look old. Sometimes they got to look young. They got to do a lot to put themselves into that role. And when these motherfucking walking dead ass motherfucking people run across you, it's draining them. It's taking a lot of energy to put themselves in your role. So just know that, divine infinite light beings. It takes them a lot to recover. It takes them a lot to recover. And they don't want to face their shadow side. That's why they take from you. Because you living in freedom. They can't claim their independence and their power. That's why they steal it from you. That's why they steal it from you. These people live in abusive, toxic relationships, low key situations, off grid, off camera. This how they look. Out of the establishment, whatever job, whatever the situation may be. When they're not in front of people, it's a different situation. When they're not being you, they got to face their shadow side. They got to face the fact that they truly don't have no gifts. They got to face the fact that they're truly not a creator. They got to face the fact that they truly don't have the abilities that you have to produce what you produce. They got to face that fact. And they don't like it. So that's why they pretend to be you. And I'm going to just leave it there because I transmuted it. Fucking bitches. Would you be so froggy if you was in my face? Would you be so froggy if you was in my motherfucking face? Would you keep that same motherfucking energy if I was in your face? The same energy you give for Egyptians, this is truly divine. Sit. Would you keep that same motherfucking energy? All these hoes racking up my energy. The same way they rack up your energy in your reality, in your present moment, divine infinite light beings. We all go through this shit. Ain't nobody exempt. This is the spiritual war that's going on. We're not fighting against flesh and blood. We're fighting against principalities. We're fighting against shit we can't see. Or shit they think they gonna get. Remember in Takers, they thought they was gonna get away with that shit. They was partying it up. They was laughing it up. They was living lavish lives. But in the end, they all brought their own demise. Ashe.